The Missing Party. This is part 2 of Delera's Graveyard. It's worth a good amount of XP, so it's worth knowing this quest for when you are running for XP. If you're with a small group, you can get it signed off pretty quickly as well for what you get. Be a bit longer with me because I'll have to do everything myself. Technically, it's part of the module that is narrated by Gygax, but you don't really hear from him. This is why we're getting no narration. I suspect the meeting with him to get the narration was kind of really nice and lots of chats, but there wasn't much time really to actually get him nailed down to read something into the device. So they're just stretching it out over as many quests as they can. It's really nice that his voice is in the game, the creator of Dungeons and Dragons, but in whatever form. And this is a great chain of quests, with of course the Carnifex as one of the end rewards, which is still my favourite weapon at this level. Once you kill the mobs in that room, the door opens to let you get to this lever. Obviously if there's 3 of you, you can do these a bit quicker. Don't need to kill these straight away, but they'll bother you hard if you don't. And you do need hirelings for this quest. You need 1 hireling. If you're running on your own, you need somebody to do a lever for you. There's no way of doing it without, except for maybe a pet, I suppose. If you've got like one of those doggies that artificers have. I don't know because I've never had one, whether or not you can use them to open doors, to pull levers. This pool of water leads to an optional if you swim underneath it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to step on these things instead. You also need to do that. It's quite a long optional. But if you're running this quest for XP, then you might want to think about it, because it's worth picking up the extra XP for conquests and so forth. As far as I remember, there's lots of archers. So you step on both of those, and then you go up here, and you've got to kill all 3 of these archers before you can pull that lever. When you take this quest, you speak to a guy called Kolam in the graveyard, and he gives you a club. He gives you, this club, which is absolutely horrible. You don't want to use it. It's got good on it. Any weapon that's got good on it, that's what you want to have in here, because you have these ghostly skeletons later that are immune to damage from anything that isn't good. But good takes in a lot of different things. You can have a flame-touched iron weapon that's got good on it, or a weapon with good, a weapon with holy, a weapon with righteousness. There are plenty of options that are going to be better than that atrocious club. There's a shrine through there for people that need it. I've still got 5 rages, so I'm not going to go into it myself. And I'm now going to run for a bit and just let them follow me. Hopefully get this door open without getting hit. Yeah, doesn't matter if you don't, just kill him at the door. I'm just dragging him a bit further. I'm going to kill him at these coffins here, because you have to kill the things that come out of the coffins. That's the only thing you really have to kill. That door over there, it leads to another optional. I think you need somebody to pick it. I'm not going to do it. Get that arcane skeleton. Okay, the door's open now. This is a load of traps, acid traps in there. I want to be careful going in there. I'm going to see if I can trigger them and then jump out again. I can't remember how far you have to go in to trigger them. Probably quite a long way. There they are. They only fire once as far as I remember. But then there's a second wave of them there. over the chest. So once they've fired, you can open the chest. Yeah, I was worried there'd be a third one, but there isn't. So now I'm going to run for a bit again. A few things will spawn as I go, but I can just ignore them and let them follow me. Keep going until you get to a door. You've got to kill these 3 archers to open the door, so good place as any to stop. But go through the door, why not? Just keep dragging them. I haven't even got dungeon alert. I will by the time I get to the top of these stairs though. You step on this and a bunch of spikes come up, which is great for killing mobs just incidentally while you're fighting them, as long as you don't stand on yourself. Also kills your hirelings, of course, but I'm a past master at killing hirelings, I'm not too concerned about it. Good, once they're all dead you can just get through into the next room. Hopefully with all your hirelings still alive, or one of them, because you're going to need them to pull a lever in a second. So, pull the first one yourself. I'm just going to stand over here with my back to this. I'm going to target that and leave a second one. Where is it? There we are. And send my dude to go over and pull it. Then I'm going to target the third one and get him to pull that. That's done. Now these I think are, no, they're not even the ghostly skeletons yet. That's what you need to do, you just need to be able to get through those levers in order to, that's what you need the hireling for. Once you've pulled that lever, you're home and dry. This door's open, so you can start running again. Probably worth picking some of these up. That door at the end of the corridor there, as far as I remember, leads to a shrine. I'm not going to go in it. I don't think I need to. Also, I think you've got to kill a bunch of stuff to get it to open. I might be wrong, I might have to come back and do some killing. You don't need that chest over there as well either, it's optional. I'm hoping that you just have to kill the thing that's by this door to get this door to open. Yep. And onwards. There's a secret door in that wall, I think. Leads to another optional. Plenty of shrines in this quest as well, so you can be quite profligate if you want, if you're a caster or a cleric. Well, or anybody that needs things to be restored by shrines. No, I'm trying to remember how you open this door. I think it is just by killing everything that comes. Yeah. And here, a load of stuff. As far as I remember, if you pick up the journal you can end the quest early, but no, maybe not. So yeah, hit Delera, spirit, and oh my goodness gracious, I better just be careful because I'm being beaten up. Oh, wasn't paying attention, was looking for the journal, but you're right next door to a shrine. So whether or not you're an idiot and get yourself killed, you just go straight back over here, raise yourself, instruct your hirelings to do the same, and they will. Shrine up and go straight back in. It's a generous quest, really. You don't want to have to go straight back. Go all. Oh, what's he doing? We'll have to get killed somewhere. Come on, Fergus, I want to see you use the shrine. I'm going to set them on active now. Yeah, so that should be fine now. Plenty of hit points. And there's Delera's shade. Delera's shade. It's still going, because I don't have incorporeal. I don't have some more ghost touch. So it's much harder to hit it. But dead. Yeah, it's not like the last part then where you can pick... Oh, it is actually. I probably could have picked that up and ended the quest without having to kill the shade.
Which describes the last moments in the church's investigation.
There he goes. And that's the end of the quest. So I'll see you in the next one. Just as soon as I've killed these guys.